Today we are here with Kaisan. Is that how we're pronouncing that correctly?
Kaisan.
Oh, Kaisan. Okay. Well, first thing I'd like to say is like my bad for not liking the character designs of yours. I think that's something we should address first. You know?
Right, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, I
You were
mean,
honest. I appreciate that. I appreciate that at least.
yeah. I mean, like I put in text in the video because I didn't say it for some reason. I do respect that you're actually making a series because people like yap and not make anything. So
Yeah.
so I respect it, you know. Like I can't hate you for making a series. I mean, I don't hate the story or whatever. I just couldn't get past the character design. But
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Thank you.
hey, I'm glad that you got some creative criticism from it. But yeah, man, how are you doing today or night?
Dude, I'm good. Doing pretty good.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Glad that we managed to get this going.
Yeah.
But all right, I guess we could start with, the simple first question. How did you get into art? Like your origin story, you know?
Origin story. Well, since I was little, I've been watching anime for like a
Yeah.
long time. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that. But I really got into it when I started watching Naruto, like most people did.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just collected like the manga. I collected a bunch of Naruto manga. And then I got into Bleach, and then I got into One Piece like around high school. Well, I started watching when I was little, like when it came on Toonami, but
Yeah.
I started collecting the manga again, like when I was 15. Then after reading that, I actually got inspired to create my own story. Then I couldn't draw, so
Same.
yeah.
Same. I can't draw either. So I really got no place to complain, but I just had to say something. But I mean, it makes sense.
No
We all
problem.
start somewhere, you know? Because you're just gonna improve over time. That's
Right.
how it works. You know, that's what it does, you know? But yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You just gotta start somewhere. It's not gonna be perfect, but
Yeah.
it's somewhere. Yeah, start.
You know, like I say, again, I typed it in the video because I don't understand why I didn't say it. But yeah, perfect time to make a series. Like it's just very simple. Just make something.
Yep.
Because like we're in
It's
the
not gonna be
era.
perfect, but just get it done.
Yeah, we're in the era where like anybody can make something. So it's like might as well make something, even if it's people doing sadly with AI, but people are doing something. But even though that's ridiculous.
Right.
But yeah, we're in the era.
Right.
Yeah, man. So, what inspired you to make Skylarks, though? Like that's the question here. How'd you get there?
So that relates to my origin as well.
Yeah.
Like I picked up my first sketchbook when I was 18. Then I grabbed the How to Draw book by Christopher Hart. Then I just took it from there. I just started just creating my own characters, my own little story. At first, it was just a simple hobby, but then eventually over time, I wanted to be serious about it. I started creating crafting the stories of my characters, like how it play out, and like try and make a power system in a world and stuff like that. And yep, I just for a long time I've been doing it traditionally, and then in 2020 when COVID, I grabbed a drawing pad, and then I just started learning digitally, and that took like a good while to get the hang of. In fact, I'm still getting the hang of it. But anyway, but I submitted a couple of short stories, but they didn't exactly go through. But for a long time, I was trying to think of how to start my story, and I often couldn't really get that done. But we could discuss, well, how to say it. But anyway, getting back to it. So when I wanted to create Skylark, I couldn't think of how to start the story. I created Robin, as you see, I created her, she was the main character, technically.
Yeah.
But she went through some changes. She was originally gonna have a girly personality.
Oh.
But she was meant to be more girlyish, a typical shonen heroine and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually had another character who was planned to be the main character, but I changed him a little bit too. But I didn't introduce him in the first story, so in the first few chapters.
Okay.
But then eventually Art actually, she was a character who my aunt one of my aunts wanted me to draw to make a group of deaf characters, and she was the first one. So eventually I didn't plan for her to be like a main character or anything. I just made her be like a character that was just there. But over time, I grew to like her, and then she was an artist too. I made her to be like an artist, and I related to that, and I thought, make her a main character. But I didn't just want to be just like to add her there, just like to be there, you know. I wanted there to be like a reason, like how she joined. And I thought, that could be a good way to start it. Like to explain like how she joined, and then like that will slowly explain like each character. Like it'll see like from her experience, like because she doesn't know them that way. It'll be like the first time she experiences them, and then that's how it started. So in a way, I guess Art is kind of the protagonist.
Okay. Yeah, I know some people have a problem with like multiple characters being introduced at once. You know, like I don't hate the approach. It just gotta work. It just gotta flow, right? Which, you know, it's fine. You know, I wonder like how do you view like introducing a bunch of characters at mass and then not really doing much with them? Like I know other people have done that, because I know a lot of people complained about that recently. I've met people that do.
Yeah, but like, it was like tricky to like introduce like how to get like to introduce them all, like to get their personalities, like who could come and like what could they do or what could they offer that will move the story around.
Yeah.
And I want to say like the way I did it, like I introduced her, like Art just stumbles on them. She meets Robin, and then that in turn leads her to meeting the other Skylarks. And though it leads to like a big fight, well, sort of.
Yeah, it was over gambling, right? It was gambling.
Yeah, so
I see.
So anyway, Noah was trying to bet Zeke's motorcycle for like a bet.
Yeah.
And he was not happy, and then that led to a whole thing. And he also, because he used up most of the money for the Skylarks it's like they're I guess I explained. They do odd jobs and stuff like that.
Okay.
So so they don't often have a lot of money. In fact, they're kind of in debt right now. But we can discuss that a little later.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna ask, like, did you like have any like plans of like maybe like introduce them like slower plot wise, or did you just want to get them all done, like introduced sooner rather than later? You know, I guess that's how we could do it.
Well, I just wanted to like people like to see them. Like, I mean, there are actually like three more Skylark characters I haven't introduced because I didn't think it would be too much, and I wanted to introduce them at a later time. So I didn't add all of them, but the ones I added, I felt like I added them because I felt like they had some offer. They could have, explained like a little bit and, like, I don't know, show off their personalities without, not too overcrowding or not like overstuffing it. I guess I should say.
Yeah. You know, I do like understand like why people don't like a whole lot of like fluffed up like amount of characters being introduced. Like I get it, but it's just like I don't hate it in certain circumstances like this. Like it makes sense. It's like, you have your main character that's not like, you stumble on the other characters and everyone just like kind of gives their like opinion on what's going on. I didn't hate that. Like it was actually like not like stuffy, I guess you could say. Pretty solid, I'd say.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I was able to do that. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I did the best I could with what I could do. So
I got you. Well, what's one thing you'd wish to improve on, like overall? Like where direction do you want to go into improving?
I suppose there's a lot to improve. I could have improved on like the pacing and excuse me. Anyway, and the backgrounds because I use like this app called Clip Studio Paint, so I relied a bit on the the 3D assets and stuff like that for the backgrounds. So yeah, I thought it would like help things progress faster, but I realized they did look kind of out of place looking back at it.
Yeah.
So I could have worked better on the backgrounds
Mm-hmm.
and maybe, like give a little bit more detail and stuff like that.
Okay. I
And
mean,
I wish I could have fixed like the grammar a bit too, because yeah, as you know, it's the first chapter.
oh
There's a lot
yeah.
of grammar issues. Yeah, I was kind of rushing to get like the
Mm-hmm.
first episode out and about because it was for the webtoon contest.
Yeah. And I know you couldn't
Yeah,
even like go in and like update anything, so you had to wait until recently to come and fix it all. So like there's all that too.
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
In fact, I still can't fix it till like what is it, the 17th? The contest is officially over, so I can't even do that till then.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you gotta wait to see, your improvements of the chapters. Gotta wait for that. Gotta see what you cook
yeah,
up. Yeah, it's like I guess it makes sense. With the whole gotta wait, like can't update your chapters because like that's kind of unfair. But it's like,
yeah. I get that. Yeah,
but yeah, I just feel like the people I'd like for like the people that didn't like make like further into the contest, or like even if you did like whatever later on, it's like I feel like some of the people should be able to edit it, especially if you just didn't win. I feel like it would be fine, but you know what it is. It's
it
webtoon.
really should get like that. Yeah,
It's webtoon. We don't really want their thing. It's their thing of being a little weird.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, we could. I'll plan to come back to it. I want to come back to it to like actually like not complain about it. So I plan to do that. So give it more of a chance. To just like dunking on the art, which again, not my playing field, bro. I don't talk about that much.
No issue. Like I said, you're being honest, and I accept the
Yeah.
criticism. Like I said, this is a story that I know a lot of people are not gonna like, and I understand that. And honestly, I appreciate if they be honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not, not just to complain,
Yeah.
but being honest, offering helpful criticism,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
there's always room to grow. But this is a story that it relates to me. This is a story that I've put my heart and soul into. Like the main characters, in a way they reflect me. They reflect some of my personality, and I guess the world is kind of like how I see it, like how at least I want to see it, I guess I should say.
Yeah, and that's why
So
wow
it means
that's why I want to read more of it. Because it's not always art. That's why I want to check out more.
yep. So anyway, yeah, it's like it's a part of me. So this is just the story I want to tell. It's because I want this out because I want it out. And if
Yeah,
people like it, that's good. And if not, but that's fine too. That's okay.
it'd be like that.
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So like, are you working on anything else? Like do you plan on doing like any other series or anything?
I may do like some spin-off some other characters like with their back. They have some some of my characters have some interesting backstories, so I may do some spin-offs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you plan to like touch
Actually,
into any other genres, like to make a series in or anything like that as well?
maybe not other genre. Well, I guess other genre, like for some of the characters, like their genres will be different. Some will be like a bit of horror, some will be like psychological, and some will be romance and stuff like that. So I plan like to branch out a little bit. But other than making another story, I'm gonna just stick with Skylark, like the characters in the series, like the Skylark series first, and before I focus on branching out.
Okay. So it's just like Skylarks now. Anything else at another time, pretty much. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's hey, I know people that want to just jump into other series, but you haven't even finished this one. Relax.
Right.
I gotta chill out, bro. I gotta pace yourself. It be like
Yeah,
that.
just stick to what you got right now. Just focus on that. Just see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah, I agree. So like, do you have like how long you plan your series to be? Like, do you have like a layout for all that?
I plan at least like what 5, possibly 6 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking maybe maybe 300 chapters more or less.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because I don't want it to be like too long, but at the same time, I don't just want it to just be over like in a snap like that. I want to take my time, tell the stories of my characters the best I can, and just have people relate to them and have people, read them and understand.
Okay, okay. So like what do you consider like a long series compared to like, a short series? Because I know some people obviously they didn't grow up like, reading like Naruto or Bleach or One Piece. So it's like obviously reading those would be considered long to some people. So it's like
Yeah.
what do you consider a long series, I guess?
I guess a long series is, like well over 500 chapters.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess including One Piece like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I guess it makes sense. Like would you would consider like what you want Skylarks to be like a medium size story or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, because see, when I picture like when I want to end it, I want to end it when it's the right time. I don't just want to keep on going just to milk it out, and then it just, it's, well, how can I say this? Yeah.
Hey, just word it however you want, man.
Right. Yeah,
I ain't
sorry.
got no problems over here. We don't care.
Right. So, I don't, it's going just for the sake of going, like how some stories will just go on and go on, but everything's just bled out. It's just, it's just keep on going, like, I guess, but you watch Sword Art Online?
I do, yeah, I do watch Sword Art Online, yeah.
Yeah, so like after Aincrad, it just kept on going, and then
I
just
mean, I mean, I ain't mad about where it currently is in Sword Art Online, at least anime wise. I don't read the light novels. There's a difference. But I mean, like, I don't mind Alicization, but it's also like there's a lot of bad stuff in Sword Art Online. I ain't gonna deny that.
yeah,
But so I get it. There is some series that can end right now. Should have ended.
right,
There's
yeah,
some there that should have like wrapped up a little while ago. Like, we're not gonna name drop, or I'm not gonna name drop because I already got some like heated like opinions on anime. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
same here.
yeah, I'm like I guess like big one is like Oda in One Piece. I'm not a One Piece fan, but I mean it is what it is. I like Oda, just not One Piece. There's a difference. I respect Oda, what he's doing. But I mean, hey, man, I feel like we're dragging a little long, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be like that. Like, I get it, but it's like, yeah, you don't want to drag your series out. So you thinking like 300-ish chapters is like roughly where you want to go.
Yeah, but like if I can tell, if there's more story to tell, like if there's more quality story to tell, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I don't want it to just like drag on just to drag on,
Okay.
I want to end it when I feel like it should end. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. Is there any like improvement you want to make on your writing, or are you in like a fine space with your writing?
And no, my writing needs improvement. I need to improve in writing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, you just want to boost everything, make everything as best as they can be. All right.
Right.
Makes sense. But I guess last question. You can take as long as you want on this one. But I mean, I feel like you're gonna basically knock this one out too. But it's your top 5 favorite anime. But obviously, you don't have to just do anime. You can do multimedia if you want to. But anime just for the baseline.
All right. I guess to start off, the list is One Piece. That's really the story that inspired me to want to create my own story, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. And next, I have to say Naruto.
Valid.
Yeah. Yep. That was the OG. That was the first one. The one that got me into it. So I gotta include that.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah. All right. Well, third, I'd have to put Fairy Tail in there because
Interesting.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because I read the manga Fairy Tail the summer of 2013. That was a good year. I was reading all Fairy Tail, and it was a very good read. I enjoyed that. That was also an inspiration to creating Skylark too.
Okay. I know I'm reading Fairy Tail right now as like, through like videos are making like arc by arc like reviews of it. So it's like, it's pretty interesting. I'm at like, what the hell am I at? I actually gotta look. I don't remember. I think I did like the Eisenwald arc. I know that was 1. I think that was like 2. The last, like the second last one I did. Oh, I'm at the Sub-Zero Emperor Leon arc. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was a good arc. Yeah, the beginning arcs are definitely good. Like they get better and better as you keep on going.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
yeah, definitely keep on going.
I know when I got to the Sub-Zero Emperor Leon arc, I actually liked this arc compared to the other arcs. Like I was actually like, I actually fucked with this arc, I guess, in comparison to everything else.
That was like the first solid arc, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, because like everything else was like okay, and then everything else, and then this one arc is like, oh yeah, okay, I can see the vibe of what everyone's talking about. But I mean, I don't know about Big 4 though, but I can understand it's like okay, you know, I can see what people are talking about, at least here, you know, because I'm not gonna say it's a whole entire series that's as good as this arc. I'm just going through. This is my first time reading this series because I stopped like 3 episodes into the anime and dropped that. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm hyped to continue that whenever I do because I have to read all of it and then make a video on it.
All right, well, it's definitely gonna be a good read.
All right. So that's 3: One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail. You know, pretty solid list, I guess.
Yeah, and second, I say Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, yeah. I rock with that one. Hunter x Hunter. I don't even know. I think it's in my top 5. Yeah, that's in my top 5 too. So I can respect that.
Yeah, I think that one mostly that changed exactly the shonen genre a little bit. Like that changed things up a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
It shake things up. So yeah, it definitely deserves a top spot.
Yeah. Opinion on Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say.
What you feeling about Yu Yu Hakusho, man? I gotta know.
Oh yeah. Hey, Yu Yu Hakusho OG.
Yeah.
I was an OG. Like I was watching that on Toonami. Good times.
Yes sir. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke easily like top 5 MCs for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's just like that.
And the Dark Tournament arc is a peak arc. Dark Tournament.
Peak. Honestly, like peak tournament arc. Actually, I'm gonna say it, bro. Peak tournament arc. Damn near best tournament arc. I don't think there's been like anything crazy better than it, you know.
Honestly, no. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yes, it's the best tournament arc in anime history. Honestly,
without a doubt. You know, there's been some close ones, but like the Dark Tournament, you're not gonna beat it, bro. And then like then you could even hit the Hunter exam arc. That's close. That's close enough. That's getting up there with the like sort of tournament ish, but it's not tournament, so it doesn't count. You know. I mean, is it a tournament? Would you count the Hunter exam as a tournament? I mean, I guess kinda. It's not like a fight tournament, you know. So it's like I guess it's like more of like they just whittle people down and then they have. I guess they fight at the very end, so I guess it's a tournament at the very end.
I guess technically yes, it's a tournament arc.
Technically. But since like majority of it isn't a tournament, like tournament arc that we know, I guess it wouldn't be up there. I guess it technically wouldn't be there, sadly. But I mean, it still wouldn't beat the dark tournament, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
What we're waiting for is a Dark Continent. I know Togashi cooking though. I see him on Twitter posting. Come on, bro. Where's the chapters at, buddy? I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read those novels. Those novels you call chapters, yeah. Those novels he calls chapters. I'm trying to read them, bro. I'm trying to read them right now. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, banger. Yu Yu Hakusho, banger. But what's your number 1? What do you got above Hunter x Hunter?
I'd say honestly, I'd give it to Bleach.
Yeah.
Because Bleach because I started watching Bleach when I was 13, so you know it was perfect. I was a teenager, and you know the art was amazing, the characters. It's just I mean, I was a pretty emo teenager. Well, weren't we all though?
Yeah, we all had that like sort of depression ass little arc that we had,
Right.
Like it's like I guess like pseudo depression because we didn't actually have depression. We were just kind of like down in the dumps, like that. We were like there,
Yeah, Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, but like, yeah, Bleach, valid. I mean, I don't think, like, as much as I love Bleach, I don't like, out of like all the anime I've seen, I don't think it's in my top 5, just due to the fact that, like, I know there's problems with it. I know there's so much, like, a lot of problems with it. But
Yeah,
like,
there are. Yeah.
I could put it in my top 5. It's probably like 6. You know, it's like 6, like 5. You know, merging. You know.
I get that. I
Yeah,
feel that.
it's just like, I know there's so much problems with Bleach. I can't like, you know, call it one of my favorites over anime that like I view as like superior, like overall. You know, it's just like, damn. It's like, I love Bleach though. Bleach easily my favorite out the top 3, or the big 3. Correction. So.
Yeah.
But okay.
Honestly, I think Bleach kind of stood out more. Like, you know, Ichigo was not, you know, he wasn't like a typical protagonist. Like, he wasn't like Naruto or Luffy who wanted like a dream or stuff like that. He was a normal guy, just, you know, with extraordinary powers. And, you know, I was kind of inspired by that, you know. Like, he doesn't have like, you know, he doesn't want to be, you know, King Soul Reaper, or, you know, the greatest spirit. Right.
Yeah,
he didn't want to be that. He just wanted to be a normal guy. He would just live a normal life in a extraordinary city.
Yeah, he just want to protect his friends and, you know, chill. That's all. And he did that, you know. Bro, Ichigo wanted to be so normal, he became like a translator. I think that's like his job now, like his actual like profession after the manga, I think.
Oh yeah.
He became something super normal, guys. You can have normal jobs, bro, and be cool. But like, Ichigo, genuinely a normal guy. Then you look at him, be like, especially in like when he was in school, delinquent looking individual. Nah, he's smart.
Right. That's also another thing I liked about him too.
Like, I like that even his friend, like that Keigo guy, that the genuine idiot of the group, was surprised Ichigo wasn't an idiot. It was so funny to me. It's like, do you not even know the guy? Do you even know him?
Like, you know, thinking about it, that was funny.
Yeah, bro was just like, Ichigo, you're smart. Like, I don't remember exactly what he said. He was like, Ichigo, you traitor, or whatever, when he got high scores. I'm like, dog, I don't like Ichigo's like a model student. He just has orange hair. That's like the only difference. And he fights a couple times. He's like Yusuke if he actually, like, you know, went to school and studied. That's basically what Ichigo was, bro.
That's actually crazy. You know what? That is true.
Like, Ichigo is like literally like, I can't even say like what Yusuke wishes he was, because like Yusuke didn't want to go to school, bro. So that's like, you can't even say that. I guess like I guess it's what like Keigo wanted to be, bro. Ichigo. I mean, nah, Keigo was just dumb.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Keigo was just like, guys, like we could be stupid forever, right? No. Now I like, it was like Ichigo the smart one, and then there was like the other guy who was like, you know, he had like the smooth like black hair, and he was like the ladies man. He was like, he just getting like women, bro. It's like, okay. And then Keigo was like the loser, and he didn't even know it. Oh man, see, like that's so fun, because that's like normal friend group. That's like a normal friend group, bro. And then we got like, you know, the I guess like the troped versions of other characters, you know, and like the other series, like you got the emo. I mean, I guess like technically Ichigo had like the emo rival that wasn't really his rival. Sometimes, I'd say sometimes, because he was a couple times. I think,
like very few times though.
Yeah, it was like at the very beginning. And then at the very end, like, you know, mainly with like when he was like a Quincy with Yuha. And that, yeah, at the very beginning when he was like, I hate Soul Reapers. And I like how both of those times we were like, I hate Soul Reapers. Like, that was it. He was only acting as like, the only times he was acting as a Quincy was like times that like they weren't like they weren't friends. Like, it's so funny.
And it's funny. It's funny. It was at the beginning of the series and now at the end of the series.
Yeah. It's like, you know, embrace Quincy. That's literally the only times they were not friends with each other. That's, hey, bro. That just means like it don't matter. It don't matter. Being a Quincy don't matter. Being a Soul Reaper don't matter, bro. They can be friends.
Right.
But nah, you know, then, you know, good series. I feel like it's more relatable than the other two. You know, it's weird that it is. You know, yet like yeah, like he's like a soul that goes and fights like death gods, but it's relatable. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, that's more relatable than like me setting sail or like me like fighting people as a ninja. Like somehow some way, right. That's just how it is. I guess it's because he was like an angsty teenager, but he was smart and stuff. It's like in comparison to like kid in war and also other kid in war. So it's like, yeah, that's why I like Bleach, bro. It's just relatable like that. It's different. It was like the dark horse. I guess that's why they called it the dark horse.
Yeah, it was, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about the like other eras of Big Three? Do you think that like it exists or not?
It exists. It definitely exists.
Like, cause like I feel like a new era Big Three is like super impossible to track down because of how everything is like shifting and like popularity, you know? Because like back then it was so easy because it was just like what show was popular. Now it's just like what shows aren't popular. So it's just like yeah, it's like that's why I feel like it's hard to track down a new Big Three outside of like the obvious ones. But then when you say like you pin down like the super popular shows and then it's like way more than 3. So it's like, oh, what the hell is the calling everything the new Big Three for? Because it changes like every month or whatever, you know?
It really does. Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, because like I would understand like if we go back like 2012 to 2010 or whatever, AOT's up there for sure. But then like what else? Because like AOT was like the super popular one, and then nothing else was popular. So it's just like no real need for another Big Three. Like that's how I view it. You know, like there's no real need for another one because in this day and age everything's accessible. You know, I can go watch like JJK or Demon Slayer, and then something random like, you know, the anime that should have won Anime of the Year last year, Frey. I can go watch that. Oh, right. Yeah, and then boom. What's the new Big Three? I guess like yeah. What do you think is the new Big Three like currently? Like if you could track it down right now, what do you think?
Honestly, that's a question.
I mean, because like yeah, it's like, you know, you like we're over here like, oh, new Demon Slayer movie, so it has to be Demon Slayer, right? But no, next month JJK, or next season or a couple seasons, JJK season like 3 or whatever. So then there's like Solo Leveling. It's too many shows to track down to be a Big Three. Come on, we gotta stop. You gotta stop, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe that there's a new Big Three. There's like a new it's just new era in anime. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because it's just like, hey man, there's no need to be called the Big Three anymore. It's just so easy to just avoid that.
It really isn't, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's just like it really only matters like what's popular now. It's like we have like 16 different shows that are super popular right now. Come on.
Really?
Let's stop the comparison. Yeah. Unless they're like just really bad. I don't know. It's like, hey, good time to be an anime fan. That's literally it. It's like great. I mean, outside of like importing goods from Japan now, you can't rip imports from Japan. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it'd be like that. Watching it though, that's different. But no, I mean, hey, anime, fun time. That's what it be.
Always.
But yeah, right. It's like, hey man, I mean, what are you watching right now? I guess I gotta know, are you watching anything seasonal or no?
I'm watching, what's it, Dan to Dan.
Okay, valid.
Yeah, and I'm watching My Dress Up Darling.
Okay, I'm a little like whatever on that show, you know. I'm a little whatever. I mean,
yeah, I guess it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a good watch.
You know,
I've only watched like the first season a couple of times, so yeah, just a good little watch to sit there on like on a weekend we got nothing to do.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, like on the whole, like, yo, like it's just like weird, etchy with like a 16-year-old. It's kind of weird. I don't like those shows, you know. And like it's
I get you.
It's like I'm out of that whole like liking of those type of shows, you know. It's like I watched enough shows like that. Yeah. Yeah. You watching anything else or like that's it?
And that's it so far.
Mhm.
Also, I gotta catch on Fire Force,
Mhm.
the third
Yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that
a few
dropping.
episodes off on that. So
Okay, okay. You watching? You gotta
yeah.
watch like To Be Hero X. That's fire. That right now,
Oh
that's
yeah, I've
fire.
heard of
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. That's gas. Like, there's like, at least in my opinion, I'll just say my opinion because I'm not speaking on everybody else. Not one bad episode. So, you know, we got a bar to achieve for you now. If you want to check that out, I mean,
I'll check that out then. All right.
what else airing right now? I mean, that I can like give you a rec for, bro, a recommendation. I mean, you heard of Clevitas or Clevitis or whatever?
I've heard of it, but I haven't really seen it.
Okay, I mean that one's not half bad, not half bad. Obviously, you're watching Dan to Dan. No, don't need to recommend that to you. What else? What else? Oh, Yaiba Samurai Legend. That's fire. That's very shonen. That's very like OG Dragon Ball shonen, right there. I recommend that.
All right, yeah, I've been hearing that too, so I might check that out too.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Gachi Akuda, but like you might like it. You know, you never know. You might check that out too. That's pretty popular right now.
Oh yeah, I actually picked up the manga of that.
Okay, okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got right now. Seasonal. I mean, it's kind of like a little low, seasonal wise. I mean, there's not many crazy shows. I mean, obviously, like there's Kaiju. If you're watching that, Kaiju number 8. If you peeped that already.
Yeah, I read the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the anime yet, honestly, but yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I read the manga till completion. Banger, for the most part. You know, there's been some. It's like typical, like up and downs. You know, it'd be like that. But yeah, like, you know, I feel like recently the seasons have been all right. I don't know how I'm feeling about next season with One Punch Man season 3, but you know, it's been all right.
Yeah, I'm a little on the fence
Yeah.
on that myself.
Yeah, I mean, like there's the fact that like not to throw shade at JC staff, but it's just like I don't know if you were the right studio for this one. Cause like this is different from season 2. Completely.
Yeah, you can get right.
Yeah. Cause like there's stuff in this arc that are ridiculous. And people aren't even aware of it, bro. Cause like season 2 you can get like, you know, you can get away with it because like there's not as much stuff. But season 3, that's where all the crazy stuff happens. I don't know, but there's also
right.
On top of that, the director literally says, "Don't get your hopes up." I'm like, no, bro.
Wow.
The director, word for word, said, "Don't set your expectations too high." I'm like, no, bro. You can't say that, bro. You can't say that, dog. That's not cool. Dog, it's like,
that says it all, don't it? Huh?
yeah, that says it all, bro. I mean, from what I hear, he's genuine like a hentai director. So it's like, oh, why is he working on this? Yeah, he's like a hentai director that's never worked on any action in his life. So why is he working on this? Who hired him? I don't know.
That was an interesting decision.
Yeah, it's like it hurts my brain. It's like they want this season to fail, bro. But yeah. Anime is interesting. Next season, I'm just gonna low expectation season 3. I guess that's all you can do.
Really? That's all it is. That's all you can expect.
I'm gonna sit there, here, like, you know, going down my face, bro. Just like, yo, this shit's so ass. That's what I'm expecting to happen, bro. Man, yay for season 3. I'm so glad it exists. Not really though.
Really?
You got like, it's funny because like you go from like, oh yo, JC staff doing this, and then you see like Mappa's working on an isekai. It's like, oh, not okay. I will say that the isekai that they're working on isn't bad, but it's just like they could be doing something else. Not that I want like not that I want like Mappa to be like you know, drown in another series to do, at least the animators, but it's just like, bro, why we could be doing something else. Like Bones is doing the final season of My Hero plus Gachi Akuda next season. What is Mappa doing? I don't know. It's like, it hurts again. It genuinely hurts my brain that this is happening, bro. I'm just mad that that Madhouse or whatever who dropped season 1 just like keeps doing this. They just drop anime for no reason, but it is what it is. But yeah, outside all of that, man, I think we had a good song about the current state of anime and your series too.
That's really where this went, huh?
I mean, that's how it be. That's how it be, man. That's how it be. But yeah, I mean,
hey, no problem. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too, but I appreciate you coming up here, man. Obviously, make sure to read Skylarks if you want to. I know I'll continue it at some point. I wanna give it the proper chance it deserves for you to tell your story outside of like the art, you know. For now,
Right.
I'm gonna see the improvement as I keep reading. That's what I'm gonna see. Yeah.
Yeah, the second and third chapters do improve a little bit. I'll say that.
Okay. That's motivating me to read some more. I got you. I'll probably do it like in a week or maybe. I'll probably do it. You know, I just gotta be sure to remember what the hell I'm doing outside of that. So yeah,
Right.
because I'm not gonna promise a day because that might not happen. So yeah,
Right.
but
I got you.
Yeah, but all right, man. I appreciate you coming up in here, bro. Talking for a 40-ish minutes. Very fun. You know, a whole lot of stuff to talk about.
It was.
Yeah, especially at the very end with all the anime. a lot of anime talk, bro. We can talk about anime here a minute. Realistically.
I can still keep on going.
Hell yeah, bro. We can talk for another video, bro. For another video. Maybe when I read more of your series, we can come back and chat more anime.
All right.
We can make it an excuse to talk more anime instead of actually talking about your series. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, sir, man. All right, I'm gonna wrap up recording. Everyone like the video? Yes, sir.